over to our guest this evening, Stephen Tanner and his band. Good evening, guys. How are you getting on?
Good evening. Good evening. Doing well. How are you?
Very good indeed, thank you. Who's going to tell me all about Stephen Tanner and his band, or how it all started?
I guess that'll be me. I'm Stephen Tanner. So I guess it kind of started with me when I was born back in 1980. No, I won't do that. Well, I guess about 5 years ago, me and Dan started playing some music together. I started writing, and we were having a good time. We did have another bass player, and we were going as Stephen Tanner and the Runaways back in the day. And we've changed over the years. Rob decided to leave. Simon came in. Geff came in. We're now a four-piece, releasing original music, working on our third album.
Oh. You're advancing well then, aren't you, really?
Yeah. Doing all right.
And what's the first track you're going to play for us this evening?
It is a future single, and it's a song called Someone You Can Rely On.
Excellent.
Walking out on all the promises I made.
Nicely done.
Thank you very much.
So, how old was you when you picked up the guitar then, Stephen?
I was, I think 12, something like that. Yeah.
Parents encourage you to do it, or?
Yes, yeah, my parents were massively into music, and I started on the drums, actually, but
Did you?
my parents quickly realised how bad of an idea that was. And, yeah, that idea, we sunk that idea like the Titanic, we did, yeah.
And who's your like greatest influence, sort of thing, or your influences?
I got into country music
Yeah.
when I was younger, and I like people like Jason Isbell, Ryan Adams, but all sorts really. I also grew up with blues music
Yeah.
everywhere, and yeah, just a bit of everything really.
Is it fair to say your band is sort of Americana? Would that be a fair?
That's the
fair
closest
shout.
we can try and pigeonhole ourselves. Yeah, I think that's where I position it best.
Yeah, Americana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not really a country band. You're a bit rocky, aren't you? So
Yeah, we're in that the danger zone of not being country enough for country, not folk enough for folk. We're not poppy enough for pop. We're somewhere in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah, but the Eagles were sort of in that area, weren't they? So, and
Well,
it
if we
turned
can
out
do
pretty
as
well
as
for them, really.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're somewhere in there anyway. I don't know. Whatever comes out, that's what we do.
Yeah. And so you want? Did you say you're getting ready for your third album?
Yes. So we had one album out in 2019, second album out in 2022, and yeah, we've just released the first single from what will be album number 3 out towards the end of this year.
And whereabouts did you record it?
Well, we've actually changed. So our previous studio experiences have been with Izzy at Grange Farm over in Wisbeach. But now we've moved to the Stable Studio in Norfolk with a guy called Steph Judd, who is a bit of a musical genius, country fan, and he's been a big help, and yeah, we're loving the sound he's coming out with.
And where are all you guys based? Are you sort of like Norfolk based and Ives based, or?
I'm in Spalding.
Yeah.
Geth, you're in Spalding.
Yeah, I'm Spalding as well.
I'm Holbeach.
Holbeach.
Yes, between Boston and Spalding.
Ah, so you're all Fenlanders then, really?
Yeah.
All sort of Lincolnshire yellowbellies.
Yeah, we've got the kind of calves that can't handle a vaguely steep slope.
Yes. Yeah.
That's us.
I've been out to Holbeach myself today, so yeah.
Oh, there you go. On the map.
Yeah. You know, well, I like Fenland skies and the landscape and stuff like that. I think either you love it or you hate it, don't you? One or the other.
You get a lot more sky for your money.
You do indeed, yeah, without a doubt. Yeah. There's something hauntingly beautiful about it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
What's the next one you're going to play for us, guys?
We're going to play what will be our next single. We've just got our the mix back on it, and it's a song called, what's it called? Your Love's No Good Around Here.
Off you go.
Last night I told you that I never loved you, just to see the look on your face. I know I'm making your life so hard, but my heart's all over the place. The music plays in spite of the ways you try to break me down. If you want me to love you, I'll be thinking of you, honey, just stick around. Last night you told me that you'd never leave me, but I'm still expecting the day. I'm the kind that will pull you in just to push you further away. And your smiling eyes won't mean nothing to me as I watch you fall apart. I've broken promises, I've broken dreams, and I'll surely break your heart. Don't love me, don't waste your time. I'll disappoint you even without trying. And I've been training for this moment all of these years. Turn and run, head for the sun. Your love's no good around here.
Big shout out to Stuart Inger. He said, hello from Notts, sounding great here. Stuart, thank you very much for listening and watching the show. So do you enjoy going into the studio and recording?
Yeah, love it. Love it. Absolutely. Well, I do. You love it?
Yeah, it's great.
There we
Great.
go. Yeah. Yeah.
And how did you record it? Did you sort of like all have a week off work and do it, or was it like bits and bobs over weekends, Saturdays and that sort of thing?
It's kind of days off work for me when we can fit it in. We like to do it on a nice Friday, work Monday to Thursday, and pretend that we're rock stars from Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, that's a nice way to do it.
Just in stages.
Yeah, we just take it steady.
Then do you take a few beers with you as well? You know what I mean?
No, we're professional.
No beers in the studio? What's going on? It's not worth going in.
Well, yeah, exactly. No, we're fair. No, we do like a few beers, in fairness, but no, we're strictly professional in the studio.
Of course, yeah.
Plus, we start at 9 a.m. and
Oh, you're paying for it as well, aren't you? That's the thing as well.
Well,
'cause
exactly. there is
Studio
that.
time is very expensive, isn't it? You know,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, this is true.
So how do you finance it? Do you finance it from money from gigs, or do you have a little band funding, or you have to chip into it?
Yeah, we've got basically money from gigs. Just goes into a pot, and then in fact we need to do some gigs pretty quick, guys, because we're getting a bit low. The kitty's not looking so healthy as it did a few months ago. We tend to do that. Yeah.
And do you put out the recordings on CDs as hard copies?
Yeah,
Stuff
we've
like that?
got the first two albums on CD, and I'm sure we'll do this one on CD as well. People do still buy them. So
Yeah.
It's a nice way to support it and kind of fund further activities.
And how do people get? I mean, can they? Obviously, there's iTunes and all that's all the streamers and stuff like that. But if they want a CD, how do they get hold of one?
All you do is go onto Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Stephen Tanner music page. You can buy CDs and you can buy T-shirts as well, like modelled by Simon just here.
Yeah, you've got a good logo, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sort of like a Jim Beam sort of logo style in a way, isn't it?
It is that style. Yeah, that was a friend of mine. I can't remember the name. I was going to name drop them there. I was going to give them a good push. Kakadu Creative. That's what they're called. They designed that for me, and we love it.
Yeah. Bandcamp's a great site for that sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Right.
really good platform because they look after the artists. They have certain Fridays, I think once a month or something like that, where all of the proceeds go to the artists, and even when they don't, Bandcamp only take a small cut. So it's a really nice platform.
Yeah, I buy quite a bit of Bandcamp here and there.
Yeah, it is good.
Michael Day comments, great band, I like them very much.
Oh,
And shout out to Stevie Jones, and a shout out to the Steam Kittens guys. Thank you very much for watching the show. What's the next track you're going to play for us?
This is a brand new one.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. It's all a bit risky, but this is a song called "If Only for the Night."
off you go.
Take a second to imagine all you need is all of me. We're happy in the moment, and we'll say goodbye to our broken times and smile when we feel all the doubt creeping in. Pretend that it's perfect and keep leaning in. Suspend disbelief, 'cause maybe I'm right. You could fall in love if only for the night. Though you feel like throwing in the towel for just one more it's perfect, let's keep leaning in. And I wouldn't say it if I didn't think it was right. So let's fall in love, 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 let's fall in love tonight.
Oh, some more shout out to Lewis Smith and a shout out to Sean Smith. Thank you very much for listening to the show. Are you a pretty prolific songwriter then, Stephen?
Yeah, I write a lot. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, which I suppose is the definition of prolific songwriter. So yes, I'll go with yes. yeah, I do write a lot, and it's not always as sad as it sounds. I promise.
So, how many songs would you write on average in a month, for argument's sake?
I tend to do. So I used to do this challenge called February Album Writing Month, where I'd condense my year's worth of writing into all of February, pretty much. So I'd pump out maybe 10 to 20 songs or something like that I was actually happy with, and then maybe just a smattering of others throughout the year. So I don't know, maybe 20, 25 or so that I end up being happy with across a year, I would say.
So that's a decent average, then, isn't it? Really, sort of like 2 a month or something like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
bad.
And well, how'd you go about writing them? You got the guitar melody first, or is it the lyrics first?
It definitely changes. Sometimes I'll, like with this, If Only for the Night, for example, I just liked the expression, if only for the night. I thought it sounded really nice, so then I just built a song around it. But it can come either way, to be honest. Changes all the time.
Do you wake up in the middle and are you one of these guys who keep a pen and pad, or is it the phone now and the recorder by the bedroom? By the bed.
I still like pen and paper, to be honest. I eventually put it in a phone somewhere or on the computer, but I like pen and paper close to me at all times. And then I will quickly lose it and then find it about 6 months later and think, oh yeah, I should write a song about that. That's my...
So you've got like a headline that you come up with first for a start that pops into your head, sort of thing, yeah?
Yes, yeah, exactly, yeah. And sometimes I can write it down and think, this is brilliant, this is going to be amazing. Leave the piece of paper somewhere, come back to it 6 months, be like, what is this drivel? I've got plenty of drivel knocking about, let me tell you.
Was you good at English at school, poetry and that sort of thing?
Good would be a stretch. I always liked words.
Yeah.
And I went to uni to do English, and well, I got 2 years worth of qualifications in 4 years. We'll put it like that, shall we? But I had a really good time.
Well, that's the main thing. What uni did you go to?
Well, when I joined, it was called the University of Central England. It's now called Birmingham City University.
Huh.
So
You didn't go to study music though. You went to do English.
no, yeah, I never even did music at A level. I can't read music, and the theory I understand is very limited, to be honest. So I kind of carved my own way with.
What about when you was at uni? Did you play in a uni band?
Not in a band, but I used to play a load of solo stuff. In fact, I saw it come up on Memories the other day that I used to play in this little club, which I think has been knocked down now, called the Yardbird. Really, really cool club, just near the library. But yeah, it's a shame. I've got some videos from there. Really nice place that was.
Excellent, excellent. And we've got a few more comments. So it says here. Stevie Jones says, great new tune, guys. And he says, pen and paper all the way for me too. Endless scrawlings. There we go.
Good old Stevie. We love Stevie. We've gigged with Stevie a lot, and we love his music. We sometimes sound check one of his songs, actually.
Well, yeah, I can see that. You'd be a good match for each other.
Yeah, in fact, we've got a gig booked in with Stevie in November in Stamford. Mama Lizzie's, actually.
Oh, nice.
So put it in your diaries now. It's only 6-7 months away.
Yeah. I see you've got a gig coming up with the Ostrich. Is it this month or so?
Yeah, 30th of May. We are there, Thursday the 30th. And we're hoping that this time we won't get 4 parking fines.
Oh. where did you overstay in the old Co-op car park or something like that?
Yeah, well, yeah. I think we thought we were past the time that they charge from or something. I can't remember. Or we didn't pay quite long enough to take us to the free.
We actually paid for the time, but then it ran over. We all got a ticket.
Yeah, they got cameras, haven't they, on there and stuff like that. Yeah, the parking meters in there are a bit dodgy as well. I remember last time I went there, I had a bit bit of trouble with pain and stuff like that. But it's a nice venue, the Ostrich.
Oh, it's a great venue.
We love the Ostrich. Yeah,
we
really
love it there.
proper venue that is. It's tiny little stage, but we absolutely love it, and you get really good atmosphere every time you're there.
And a great crowd, good audience.
Yeah,
Always,
yeah, always.
yeah. And Graham, he's got a real passion for music. The owner who books all the acts, and yeah, you can just see it from the schedule that they put out every month. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
at least 4
They've
days
got a
week,
massive
solid
packed
days.
schedule this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What's the next song going to play for us, guys?
We're going to play a song called She'll Know Me, and this was a single last year.
Off you go.
I'm not lonely. Okay, sometimes I might get lonely, but I'm waiting for something I know is real. And I'm not stupid. Okay, sometimes I might act stupid. I'm not giving up on how I want to feel. I'm selfish, but only when it serves me. No one can be that person all their life. And I'm decisive. At least I think I might be someday. I will not let my life pass me by. I see the worry in their eyes that I'm not living my life. This is the best road for me. And it might take some time, but further down the line I will know her, and she'll know me. I am patient, so stop keeping me waiting. Have things to do and places to be. But I am fearful that I'll stand upon your stage and sing so no one ever really sees. I see the worry in their eyes that I'm not living my life. This is the best road it can be. And it might take some time, but further down the line I will know her. She'll know me. Well, I'm not perfect, but I'm hoping that I'm worth it. And I don't miss you when you walk into my life. If I know you, and our hearts have never seen it, I know we'll make up for the time we leave behind. I see the worry in their eyes that I'm not living my life. This isn't your road, it's for me. And it might take some time, but further down the line I will know her, and she'll know me.
Oh, Rocky.
Thank you.
Oh, I've lost where my comics was now. Oh, Barbara Walder, she says, fabulous, I'm singing along. And Stevie Jones said something about Tannerfest.
Oh yeah, we're playing at Tannerfest. That isn't anything to do with my surname.
Is it not?
No, yeah, we are playing Tannerfest. But Stevie, if you're listening, I can't remember the date, so you might have to message again and tell everyone the date. But yeah, we're playing, I think, on the Friday night of that. It's a great little festival on a cattle farm in some place, maybe Northamptonshire. Is that close enough? Something like that. But yeah, it's a great little festival. We'll be.
That's quite a coincidence, isn't it? Tannerfest and your name, the name of the band is Stephen Tanner.
I know. You can imagine the comments that I come out with. Thanks for putting a festival on in my honour. And
Have you played it before then, yeah?
we played 2 years ago. They do a bit of a rotation of the acts and everything. But yeah, 2 years ago we played it and it was great. Like crowds of people all sat on hay bales, just having a great time, having a few drinks. It was just an awesome atmosphere, really nice.
5th of July.
Oh, 5th of July.
It's like
There you
festivals used to be.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Beautiful.
What do you mean used to be? Go on. Elaborate on that.
It's just full of people you remember that are around when you first started going to festivals. It's not the corporate behemoth that a lot of them turn into.
Yeah. Which is a shame, really, isn't it? You know, so yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. Did you get to play the Willow Festival last year?
Which festival, sorry?
The Willow Festival.
No, we haven't actually played Willowfest yet. We would like to. I think it clashed with some other bookings that we had, but we would like to play this year.
I don't think it's on this year, to be honest. It's a bit too late for it now, I think. Yeah, it's definitely May, yeah.
Oh, is it normally? Okay. Well,
Yeah,
well,
I've not seen no announcements. I'd be surprised if it come on now. No.
Yeah.
No. I think when they brought it back like last year, I think they was hit by bad weather on the Saturday,
Yeah.
and I think a bit of the Friday as well. And I think it just sort of like, rammed down the audience sort of thing, really. So they
Yeah.
probably never managed to turn a profit on it.
I know.
You know.
This is the criminal side of trying to run a festival in the UK. You just cannot rely on the weather ever.
No.
So
No,
sad.
and I mean, I think they did. Yeah, they did charge for tickets and stuff like that as well. But yeah, I suppose you have to get so many thousand through the door before it makes it worth your while. And I mean, you just don't sort of realise how much it costs altogether to put something like that on. All the fencing and
Absolutely.
security and the health and the safety and then all them stages and all that sort of thing. It must cost a lot of money.
Absolutely, yeah.
If all the bands are running at a loss with the parking fines as well.
Barbara said she didn't get a parking fine.
I'm responsible for a parking fine that Barbara got in Melton Mowbray once, actually. I was like, yeah, I'm parking here, it'll be fine, Babs, don't you worry. And we both got a fine, so...
Oh dear. Oh
Yeah,
dear.
yeah.
It's a bit of a shame, really, isn't it? Perhaps the councils around the country should have a little think about it and think, there's a nice little venue here, and perhaps we should let people park around it
Yeah.
a little bit.
I'm currently contesting one, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am, yeah. I'm taking them down. So debt recovery plus, if you're listening, I'm not interested. I'm not paying you. Tempt me.
Well,
with
a
whatever
lot of
offer you
people
want.
say just leave it until they want to take you to court, innit, to see if they actually will take you to court.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of the time their lawyers won't turn up when you go to contest it and stuff like that.
Exactly. I've got my suit pressed waiting for them.
It is sort of daylight robbery, isn't it, in a way?
It is. It's a horrible way to earn money, actually. And the way they write their letters as well, if you're not savvy to any of it, you could...
Yeah, it's all pseudo-legalistic, yeah.
Exactly that. And it's a private company just trying to make more money off a bit of land. And I didn't even do it this time. And I normally do, but I didn't this time, so I'm standing my ground.
You're sticking to your gun.
Exactly.
Good for you. You wrote a song about parking tickets yet?
No, I haven't, but I feel one coming
Yeah, you
on.
could write a protest song, couldn't you, about a parking ticket?
Yeah. Oh, tonight. That'll be the one
That'll be
tonight.
the one tonight.
The way you're going on, it could be an album.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I'm mad. Album number 4. No, number 5. No, what are you on? I don't know. Yeah. All right, parking fine song. Don't you worry, guys.
What's the next track you're going to play for us, guys?
We're going to play our current single, which came out Friday, just gone. It's a song called The Kite.
Off you go.
I know you're struggling with the day. Lord knows that I am too. No one knows just what the future brings, but I'm damn sure it's better with you. When all your hopes seem far away, and there is no end in sight, I'll make you smile in the brightness of the day, and darling, I'll hold you close all through the night. 'Cause you'll be the kite, and I'll be the line. I'll keep you grounded when the wild winds threaten you into the sky, and I'll be the kite, you'll be the line. I'll keep your heart safe, and you'll do the same for mine. When your problems weigh you down, you're too scared to run away. Remember, you are you, and that's enough to make those demons go away. You are more than you believe. grounded when the wild winds threaten you into the sky, and I'll be the kite, you'll be the line. I'll keep your heart safe and you'll do the same for mine. 'Cause you'll be the kite and I'll be the line. I'll keep you grounded when the wild winds threaten you into the sky, and I'll be the kite, you'll be the line. I'll keep your heart safe and you'll do the same for mine. I'll keep your heart safe and you'll do the same for mine. I'll keep your heart safe and you'll do the same for mine. Thank you.
So how's this sort of music scene in sort of places like Spalding and Holbeach and things like that?
Tricky for original music,
Yeah.
definitely. That's the problem. If you're a cover band, you can work every weekend within 20 miles of Spalding. Original music, there are a few places that will play you, but they're taking a real chance. I kind of understand where the position is. Like, they take a chance when you say we're an originals band. We might not bring many people in initially. Give us a chance. But yeah, there's a few places. We play in the Punch Bowl in Spalding sometimes. We play Ohana, yeah, in Holbeach. So there's a few places around that are willing to give it a go. And we usually find that once we get in the door, and we do bring some people along, they'll have us back. So that's quite good. But it's a bit of a struggle initially.
Yeah, well, at least you got somewhere to play. That's the main thing, isn't it? You got one or two venues here and there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. People need to support live music more, because it's worrying sometimes how difficult it is for venues to make money, and we all want to carry on doing what we're doing. So stop staying at home and drinking on your own. Come out. I know it's tempting. I know the beer's cheaper. But yeah, get out and enjoy some live music, because there's some amazing bands around.
Oh yeah, we know that. We get them on week in, week out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, and I suppose in Peterborough, it's been a bit of a larger place. We're probably a little bit more lucky. We've got a few more venues here and there that we can go and see.
Yeah.
A bit of live music here and there. You know, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Yeah, we just need to keep pushing, keep getting people out their houses. That's what I think.
Actually, well, you're right. Really, a lot of it is down to the price of beer and stuff like that. And I suppose people have got to get up to go to work in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. But you can still do that. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon it's all right. My boss would be all right with me turning up with a hangover, I'm sure. I'm only saying that because I know she's on holiday, so
She won't be listening in.
She won't be listening in. No, that's fine.
You know, I mean, I was up in Leeds the other week, and the price of beer up in there is a lot cheaper than it is around Peterborough. I bought 2 pints of beer in a pub on a Tuesday evening, £7.50 for 2 pints of beer. I think you probably paid something like £9 odd in Peterborough for similar.
Yeah. It just shows you that, like, the pressure that these places are under, doesn't it? Really, because they don't want to charge that much, really, but they need to.
I don't know about that.
Well, I
Well, yeah, no, I mean, like the Ostrich, that is reasonably priced beer.
yeah, absolutely. But then they work really hard on all the entertainment that they put on. They bring people in, and they get more people through the door, so they can probably afford to do it. I suppose there's venues who maybe don't take as many risks as they do, and.
I think it's just about getting a good reputation for yourself. I mean, the Ostrich has got itself a good reputation over the years of being a good live music venue,
Definitely,
and that's why a lot of people go there. And like the other thing is, you never see anybody fighting in there, do you?
No.
There's no bouncer on the door,
No,
or anything like that.
Don't
Yeah.
you find that with music though? In general, I just think
Yeah.
it's just spreads love, man. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's all about peace and love. That's why I got into it. Yeah.
But no, I think it is, music. People who go to see live music generally were a nice crowd, really.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Definitely, because you go to live music and you've instantly got something in common with 95% of the people in there. That's the thing about it. Love it. And people who love music just love music. They don't care what music you love. It's not like different football teams fighting away.
No.
It's not like you're not going to get a jazz guy fighting a country guy.
I'm not sure.
It's a weird thing to say. All right, might.
Well, not fight, but you can have a heated discussion. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like with somebody, you know.
It's a violin. It's a fiddle. It's a violin.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, yeah. All those sort of things like that.
Yeah.
What's the next track you're going to play for us?
this is a song called "Crazy Hearted Women."
Ah.
This is a bit of fun. Most of it's untrue, but not all of it.
Did you say you was married or had a partner? Or?
I've not been married. I've been scared off of that, and you'll hear why for the next 3.5 minutes. You tell me that you love me, but you seem to want to push me. You would tie me to the floor and wonder why the hell I'm in your cage. You cross your heart and say, I will give you everything that you need. And then it's like you're rationing the air that I intend to breathe. It makes no sense, all the things that you try to say. You're a cracker short of Christmas, and that's putting it the delicate way. And I should have known it sooner in your eyes, it is plain to see. You're a crazy-hearted woman, and you're gonna be the devil. So if you're full-blown crazy, then join the queue. 'Cause I've got a type, and that type is you. And I try to pull away, but you keep pulling me in. Oh, you crazy-hearted women. Let's begin. You took all of my clothes, cut them up, and threw them out onto the lawn. Just 'cause I went out without you for half an hour too long. You sit me down and tell me how exactly it was me to blame. And then for a moment's silence I'll agree, and I'm complicit in the game. You think that I've been cheating, where the hell do you think I would find the time? But every second of the day I'm sat here wasting more of my life. And I want to break away from this prison encasing my mind. But I feel like poor Brooks, I would not make it on the outside. So if you're full-blown crazy, then join the queue. 'Cause I've got a type, and that type is you. And I try to pull away, but you keep pulling me in. Oh, you crazy-hearted women. Let's begin. Well, I never wanted more than a simple life and simple love. But I'm a magnet for the madness, never mind what I've been dreaming of. But if you think it's only women, and the guys cannot be crazy too, you're mistaken or you're faking, and the crazy one is probably you. Hey! So if you're full-blown crazy, then join the queue. 'Cause I've got a type, and that type is you. And I try to pull away, but you keep pulling me in. But you crazy-hearted women. Let's begin.
Oh, yeah.
You.
I've got a message come through from Lloyd in Wales. He said, don't forget to send me that gig list. Enjoying the show so far. Hope I didn't miss the kite. And where the F is my guitar.
Yeah, not always radio friendly, that one.
And catch you soon.
Yes, yeah, Lloyd. We met Lloyd at MCN Festival, and he has asked me for a gig list. It is on my to-do list, Lloyd. I promised.
And a big shout out to Jess. A shout out to Zorzor and Kelly Marie. Guys, thank you very much for listening and watching the show. Tell us about that guitar you're playing, Stephen.
It's a bit crazy looking. I saw it online about 8 or 9 years ago, something like that. And I just saw the picture of it and thought, I do not care what that guitar sounds like. I need it in my life.
And what does he actually write and say on it?
It says all sorts, some of which I could share with you. Some are best not.
No.
I imagine. But it's the Vince Ray Spook Show guitar. They did like 2 or 3 limited edition designs by this guy called Vince Ray. I think they've got like a space one as well.
Oh, nice.
I always look on. There's a guy on Facebook who's trying to sell it for £2,000, and it makes me laugh because I know how much I paid for this guitar. And let me tell you, it was not £2,000.
What make is it?
It's a Fender.
Ah.
Yes, it's not a bad guitar by any stretch.
No, you wouldn't be playing it if it was a bad guitar, would you?
No, exactly. But yeah, it's my old faithful friend.
And Simon on the bass. To me, is it just the way that bass guitar is designed, or has it got a longer sort of fretboard on it?
No, it's not got a longer fretboard.
No,
it is fan fretted though.
It's what? Sorry.
It's got fan frets on it, so that the frets aren't straight.
Ah.
So it's like a fan as it goes along.
And how long have you been playing the bass guitar?
15 years.
Did you take it up as your first instrument, or was you a guitarist as well?
No, I was started off as on the trumpet actually.
Did you?
Yeah. Again, my parents are musical. Dad was a drummer, and I started out on the trumpet, and then.
So if they need a brass section on the, sort of like one of these sort of Mexican sort of sounding style songs, there we go. There's an idea for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mariachi is on its way. I think it's making.
Can you still play the trumpet?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It will be incorporated.
We get a lot of musicians who come on and on the show, and you start asking them when did you start playing this, and then you get a lot of drummers who started off as guitarists, or a lot of guitarists, and they move over to drums and all this sort of musical chairs all over the place. Yeah.
Dan can play the guitar as well. So and he can
Your drummer.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dan back there.
Yep. Terribly, but I can. I can play a few chords.
And how long have you been playing the drums then,
On the
Dan?
drums.
Yeah.
Probably from when I was at school. Played in a band at school, sort of sixth form.
Yeah. What's the name of the band? Could be interesting.
Well, I was in a few bands. I was in a band called Mermaid Salad.
That sounds good. That
Cloud
sounds
Orange.
good. I like the name of that one. Was that a bit of a...
Yeah, it was pretty good. There's some lads from Lincoln. They were like really into the Doors and
a bit psychedelic, was
a bit
it?
psychedelic. Yeah. They were a little bit older than me, so it's quite cool. I was like 17 or something like that. But yeah, that was a good band. And then just your standard sixth form band. But yeah, and then played at university a little bit, and then didn't play for a long time, and then got in a band with Stephen, and then went back on the drums.
Oh, so you was playing guitar in some of these bands here and there then?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, on and off. Yeah, in my 20s. Yeah.
Which
Was in a
instrument?
few duos.
Which instrument do you prefer to play?
Oh, the drums.
Drums, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You're never out of work, or because drummers are reasonably sought after, aren't they?
Well, I just tied to Stephen really. I just follow him around, but yeah, I could easily get another gig. Easy. Yeah.
It puts a lot of pressure.
If all
on.
of this glory ended tomorrow, I'd just stroll into a band in Spalding and be playing in Holbeach before I knew it. Gedney Drove End or something like that.
Yeah. That's a name that doesn't come up very often. Gedney Drove End.
No.
Is there a pub in Gedney Drove End even?
The Rising Sun.
Oh, that sounds. It should be a good rock pub, really.
Yeah,
the Rising.
Sun.
Yeah.
The least expected shout out of the night.
That used to be there was a Rising Sun in Newmarket, and that was a bit of a riotous pub. That was, it had a baldy reputation. There'd be a few things going on in there that you wouldn't want to mention, really. And Geff on the guitar. How long have you been playing that guitar?
Oh, too long, really. And I'm no better than when I started. So I was playing around the pubs of Cornwall when I was 13, 14.
Was it? Is that where you grew up?
Yeah, my parents moved around a lot. So I'm originally from Penarth in South Wales, and we moved around a lot. So yeah, Cornwall in the 80s was like the Wild West. And yeah, I played with like country rock bands and stuff like that.
Can you remember the name of your? I don't think it's going to outdo the Mermaid.
Well,
Mermaid Cellar.
No, it's not going to outdo that. They were
No.
called the Dogmatic Cats.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, and I once got fined my gig money because I wasn't wearing my bootlace tie.
Oh, so it's one of those sort of.
Oh yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've never forgotten it since. We warmed up for Jethro and his first professional gig in Newlyn.
He's a comedian, yeah, Jeffrey.
He is. I believe he's no longer with us, bless him. But
Yeah.
but yeah, that's my only claim.
That's your
to
claim to fame.
It is,
Yeah. And how did you find your way to the Fens from Cornwall?
Again, my parents moved up here. My father
they?
worked for Geest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he eventually worked his arse off and got up to head office, and the Flatlands were home.
There we go. Geest is not even called Geest anymore now. What are they called now?
Oh, Backavore.
Backavore, yeah. Years ago, anybody who used to work, I mean, from the day I can remember, you know, I've relatives who lived in Crowland and Spalding and that, and if you ever went to see anybody who worked at Geest, they always had loads of bananas. Don't know if they got
that was the pay
discounted
packet.
bananas or whether they you know, bananas were part of the job or whatever.
It was the bonus structure.
We learned bananas.
You always got a good hand.
Yeah. But yeah, Backavore, it's a straight. Why did they change the name from Geest to Backavore?
I think someone bought it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Backavore, I guess.
Did they? Oh, it got sold out. I mean, there was loads of people used to work for Geest at the time for Spalding and Holbeach, and you know, it's a bit like people in Peterborough working at Perkins and
Yeah,
Hot
very
Foy.
much so. Yeah.
Nearly everybody sort of out that way once upon a time
Yeah.
worked for Geest. Well, they all knew somebody who worked for Geest,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, too much chat, not enough music. What's the next one, guys, you're going to play for us?
Right, we've got this is a song that we keep calling Beryl. I don't know what else to call it, but it's not about anyone called Beryl. It's just it just is Beryl. So here we go.
Off you go.
I know that I've waited too long, that I've built all these walls to stand tall and so strong, but you tore them all down with your heart, and the mask I've been wearing's been tearing apart. There's that light in your eyes that I see. Well, I kid myself sometimes that light is for me. For the longest time, you've been on my mind, and I want you to know. Hear it in my voice. I didn't wanna fall
song.
Thank you.
Stevie Jones says, one of your best. Sharon Smith, she says, a fantastic track. Message come through email. It says, from Jess, she says, sounds great. Oscar is listening while doing his homework.
Good old boy, good old boy.
I figure you've got 2 left to do, is that correct?
If you've got time, we've got 2 left.
Yeah.
to do, absolutely.
Would you like to play 2 back to back
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
to finish this off this evening?
Yeah, why not?
Don't forget to announce each track as you go along.
Absolutely. No, I'm just going to feed straight into it and confuse the hell out of the band.
One never knows.
Right, yeah, so this is a song called If You Want to Know Me. This is going to be on our next album as well. You pour your heart upon the page. When you launch it from the stage, I catch it and I carry it my way. But I'm not one for clarity, so please expect disparity between the way I feel and what I say. Well, I'm scared to wreck the future, think the present is the suture that stops my heart from bleeding out. I'd love to let you know I'm falling, but my tongue's forever stolen. My brain is swimming endlessly in doubt. But if you wanna know me, why not listen to my songs? They're a catalog of heartbreak, and we all just sing along. But all past tenants of my heart have made me anxious of the start of anything I truly want. I'm trying to find the one swan track, but it seems it's such a long way back till the last time I recognized myself. It seems with every passing day I'm slipping, sliding far away, just fighting not to change to someone else. So if I seem so distant, I ask for your persistence. Well, I'm waging war against my broken mind. Just know I think of you each day, from when I wake to when I lay, and it's the value in myself I cannot find. But if you want to know me, why not listen to my songs? They're a catalog of heartbreak, and we all just sing along. But all past tenants of my heart have made me anxious of the start of anything I truly want. If you wanna know me, why not listen to my songs? They're a catalog of heartbreak, but we all just sing along. But all past tenants of my heart have made me anxious of the start of anything I truly want. Of anything I truly want. You're everything I truly want. Whew. Right, thank you very much. We'll go back to back, and we're going to finish with an older song of ours. This is called Just Fine. I'm sorry to Lloyd, we can't play that one really on the radio. It's just too dangerous. So yeah, this is a song called Just Fine. Thanks very much for having us, by the way.
You're most welcome.
rhythm, you might know this bit. Stick a pony in my pocket, I'll fetch a suitcase from the van. And if you want the best and you don't ask questions, then brother, I'm your man. It's gonna be just fine. It's gonna be just fine. You can try and hide it, but I will always find it somehow. And no matter what they said in my eyes, they're always checking you out.
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much.
A few more shout outs. A shout out to Adam Leon, a shout out to Solomon Smith, a shout out to the guys for Audrey Hills and the Bowen. A big shout out to Paul Biggins on the mixing desk and Steve Croxford doing the cameras for us this evening. And a big shout out to Steve.